Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel on this absolutely gorgeous Tuesday. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and buckle up because we have so much to discuss today and my mind is literally blown. The walls are rapidly closing in on Port Charles, capturing a seismic shift in momentum where impossible choices are now facing literally everyone involved, and the collateral damage is going to be catastrophic. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I was eating dinner and literally choked on my drink when I saw the spoilers for August 24 to September 11. I actually had to pause and text my friend immediately because I can't even deal right now. Okay, but listen, my jaw dropped to the actual floor and I am shaking. You guys know I get way too emotionally invested in these people, but they are acting so incredibly unhinged right now that I feel like I need to personally intervene before someone actually burns the whole city down. I am voice typing this so fast because my brain is going a million miles an hour and I just need to get all of these thoughts out of my head before I explode. So let us dive right into the absolute madness that is brewing. Okay, so let's start with the Quartermaine gatehouse, because it is a literal pressure cooker of absolute disaster and toxicity. Willow Kane is trapped living there under Michael's thumb, which is insane by the way, and she is getting into it with Tracy. Tracy Quartermaine is literally giving her the business, trading the most vicious, angry barbs I have ever seen. I mean, Tracy's glare could melt steel, and Willow is just taking it but also trying to fight back. The audacity. She needs to get it together, I swear. And don't even get me started on Jack Brennan. He shows up for an angry visit, and I am yelling at my screen, like, why would he do that? He is supposed to be helping her with the blackmail dirt against Drew, but now he is facing off with her and getting all up in her face. I'm dead. I actually can't breathe. Willow is in so far over her head, and she has no idea how to swim. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Brennan is furious, Tracy is acting so smug, and Willow is just spiraling out of control while Michael watches like a hawk. Oh wait, before that happened actually. Nina Reeves blows her top, like a full-on, volcanic, screaming meltdown that is going to shake the windows of the Metro Court. And honestly, I am so here for it because Nina is absolutely iconic when she loses her mind and goes full mama bear. But who is she mad at this? Is she furious at Brennan for how he is treating Willow during that angry visit? Or is she losing it over Michael Corinthos pulling yet another ruthless, manipulative stunt in this never-ending custody war? I am calling it now. This is going to end badly for someone. Nina pushed Drew into a lake not that long ago, which I forgot to mention earlier, but it was iconic and so dramatic, so we know she has zero impulse control when she feels threatened. I was texting my best friend and I was like, are you serious? Nina is about to go nuclear again and someone is going to get hurt. Speaking of Drew Kane, oh my god, he is making a promise of retaliation, and I am physically shaking. He is fully mobile now, his speech is back, and revenge is literally the only thing on. He is collecting enemies like they are trading cards, and he is ready to play his hand. He wants to destroy Willow, he wants to destroy Michael, he wants to destroy the Quartermaines, and he is acting like an actual comic book supervillain right now. I am so offended by his choices, but also thrilled because the drama is top tier. He is just sitting there making vengeful vows, and I am literally terrified for anyone who crosses. He is so dramatic. But I guess almost drowning in a pool, in a lake will do that to a guy. He is on a warpath and he does not care who gets crushed under his designer shoes. Okay, where was I? Right, so because Drew is being a total menace to society, Danny and Charlotte Cassadine decide to team up to stop him. And you guys, this is the most unhinged teen duo ever to exist. They have Cassadine and Morgan mob genetics coursing through their veins, so obviously, they decide to frame Drew. They are plotting this massive illegal frame-up to take him down, and I am sitting here like, babies, no, you are in way over your heads. And of course, the spoilers say their attempt is destined to fail miserably. My heart broke. Why would they do that? I mean, I know why, because Drew is keeping Scout away from Danny and being a toxic tyrant, but still, they are going to get themselves into so much legal trouble, and I am sweating just thinking about it. And the absolute worst part is, their failed frame-up is going to make the whole situation with Scout Quartermaine even worse. Scout and Rocco are inching toward this really cute, innocent teen romance, and Danny just wants to be a good big brother and protect her, but now Drew is going to use this botched frame-up to lock Scout away in a tower like Rapunzel. I am literally screaming at my television right now. Drew is going to be so controlling, so paranoid, and Scout is going to be absolutely miserable. I can't even deal right now. Mark my words, this is going to cause a massive, heartbreaking rift between the teens, and it is all Drew's fault for being such a villain. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, but Giovanni Gio Palmieri and Emma Scorpio Drake are sneaking around, and they actually eavesdrop on a massive fight. I love Emma. She is giving Major Anna Devane super spy energy, and she is always in the right place at the right time. She and Gio are just hanging out, probably dealing with all their own romantic drama and music contract stress, and they overhear this heated confrontation. The spoilers say some extremely juicy information lands in their hands as a result. What did they hear? Was it about the hit and run? Was it about Sidwell? Was it about the stalker? I am literally dying to know. I had to pause the video I was watching and just stare at the wall to theorize, because the suspense is actually killing me. They are holding a ticking time bomb of secrets now. Okay, but listen, we have to talk about Rick Lansing because he is single-handedly ruining his own life, and I am so mad at him like he is a real person sitting in my living room. Rick is at the hospital, and he spots Elizabeth Baldwin bonding with Dante Falconeri again. Liz is literally just rolling Dante in a wheelchair because of his knee injury, and Rick is spying on them from the corner like a total creep. His possessive nature is spiraling completely out of control. I am yelling, "Rick, stop it!" She is just doing her job as a nurse and being a good friend. But no, his toxic jealousy is taking over his entire brain. He is driving himself down this dark, obsessive road, and it is infuriating to watch him self-destruct when he finally got Liz back. And then, oh my god, the Pentonville situation. I am literally sick to my stomach just typing this. Curtis Ashford lost his trial, and he is officially sent to Pentonville. He had to say goodbye to baby Desmond and Portia, and it was so heartbreaking. I actually cried real tears into my pillow. But it gets so much worse. Curtis walks into his cell, the heavy iron door slides shut, and who is his cellmate? Jens Sidwell. I'm dead. I am literally deceased. The man who has been terrorizing Port Charles, the ruthless international criminal, is locked in a tiny room with Curtis. My jaw dropped. The audacity of the universe to do this to Curtis. It is actually cruel and unusual punishment. Curtis is going to have such a hard time coping in that environment. I mean, Sidwell is a psychological terrorist. He is going to taunt Curtis, push his buttons, and maybe try to force him into a dangerous, illegal alliance behind bars. Curtis is already miserable because he is away from his family and missing his son's first milestones, and now he has to sleep with one eye open because Sidwell is a literal monster who could snap his neck. I can't even imagine the suffocating tension in that cell. It is going to be cinematic, high-stakes drama, but I am so stressed for Curtis. I need a nap just thinking about the anxiety he must be feeling right now. Wait, let me circle back to the Quartermaine estate because things are getting creepy. Hudson Parker is still lurking around, keeping Phoebe Chase in his orbit. He has a strong, undeniable hunch that Phoebe is Delilah Wilson's little girl. I am hyperventilating because Brooklyn and Chase just finalized this adoption. They are so happy, and now this shady businessman is about to rip their family apart. Hudson is trying to nail down what comes next, and I am terrified he is going to steal the baby or expose the fake DNA test that Ethan did. Brooklyn needs to get it together and protect that baby, I swear. She's already hiding the hit-and-run secret. She cannot handle a kidnapping plot on top of it. Okay, moving on to the week of August 31 to September 4, there is a massive auction for Jen Sidwell's assets. Because he is in prison, all his illegal and legal holdings are up for grabs, and it is a total billionaire battle royale. Drew Kane, Sonny Corinthos, and Valentine Cassadine are all bidding against the egos in that room. The sheer amount of testosterone, it is going to be insane. And the spoilers tease some wild moments and a shocking outcome that nobody sees. Is someone going to intentionally sabotage Drew? Is Sonny going to reclaim his absolute power? I am calling it now. Valentine is going to pull a fast one and steal the assets right out from under them with some sneaky WSB trick. Now we get to the week of September 7 to 11, and things get incredibly dark and twisted. Trina Robinson has her very first music gig with Gio. She should be celebrating, she should be shining like the star she is. But there is a literal stalker watching her every single move. The big question is, will Kai Taylor show up as planned to support her? You guys, I am so incredibly scared for Kai. The spoilers hint that this might be a good time for Kai to go missing, or turn up injured, or even dead once the performance is over. Not okay. Not okay at all. If Kai gets hurt, I am going to lose my mind. Trina has been through enough trauma. She does not need her friend getting murdered at her gig. And here is the wildest, most unhinged twist of the entire movie. If Kai does become a victim, Willow Kane might land under severe suspicion. I mean, Willow has been tossing threats around because Kai and Trina sold her out to Michael about the Drew shooting. So if Kai turns up dead or missing, Michael and Trina are going to point their fingers straight at Willow. The irony, the stalker is the one who actually did it, but Willow is going to take the fall because she looks so guilty. I am literally screaming at the television. Why does Willow always end up in these messes? Well, she makes terrible choices and threatens teenagers, but still, her life is a complete disaster class right now. Finally, we have to talk about the inevitable, tough breakup that is going to shatter hearts. Rick Lansing's jealousy reaches an absolute boiling point. He causes the complete downfall of his own relationship because he cannot handle Liz and Dante's innocent connection. Rick is going to let his possessive nature spiral so far out of control that a breakup is brewing. He is going to have to deal with some heartbreaking news, which means Liz is officially dumping. Good for her. She deserves so much better than a toxic, possessive mess who stalks her at work. But wait, once Liz splits from Rick, will that open the door to her surrendering to her growing feelings for Dante? Oh my god, the chemistry between Liz and Dante is undeniable, and I am so here for it. Let me just say, this entire 3-week stretch is giving me actual palpitation. Between the gatehouse screaming matches, the prison cell of doom, the billionaire auction, and a literal stalker kidnapping people, Port Charles is the most dangerous place on earth right now. I am exhausted just talking about it, but I cannot wait to watch every single second of this absolute train wreck. I am going to be glued to my screen, probably choking on my dinner again, because the writers are going totally off the rails in the best way possible. Seriously, I am living for the maximum drama, and I need to know how this all ends. Will the stalker's true identity finally be exposed before an innocent life is lost? And can Elizabeth ever truly break free from Rick's toxic grip? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below, smash that like button, and hit subscribe so you never miss an update.